Age of Empires 2, check. We move on. And we move on to Persona 3. Or as I'm spelling it, Oyersona, which is nothing. Boop. I could scroll here, but the Persona games, historically speaking, at some point, usually not in the first 30 minutes, have some pretty bad issues when it comes to representation. This is why I'm not going to be playing all of the Persona games on stream. There's just some stuff that I look at and go, this is not something I want to be sharing with the world. With that said, there's a lot of really neat stuff in these games, so I'm not going to show these parts that will give us a taste of them. The other thing is Atlus is really weird about what is and isn't okay to show on a video game stream, so just oddly outdated. But there's so much, like, I love the vibe of these games. I love most of the characterization that goes on. It's just, there's some stuff. Whoa, upside down. Oh yeah, there is the fact, I believe the way they activate their persona is they do hold a gun to their head, so heads up about that. I should say that. That is the thing I have heard about Persona 3. One of the things. Heads up, yes. Wasn't even intentional that time. Oh, there goes the moon. I like the moon. Persona 3 Poatable. Now, hold on. On the left, we see the R is vastly different from the A. Let's see, is my cursor showing up? Oh, no. I done goofed it up. But we have this R, very different from this A. Poatable. It's Persona 3 Poatable. Okay, everyone. Hi, this is Persona 3 Poatable. What does the license say? Am I going to get in trouble for streaming this? Great. Wonderful. Cool. Welcome to the world of P3P. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. The course of the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a male main character, you'll be able to play a version very close to the original P3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience P3. The female main character added to this game is not just for female players, she is also for veterans of P3 and P3 FES who want a new perspective. Now please choose a gender. Great. Wonderful. Begin the story as the female main character? Yes. Choose the difficulty setting. Your choice will not influence the storyline. Choose a difficulty that fits your comfort level. Without time to devote to battle tactics. Used to devising their own tactics. The most difficult mode is for highly advanced players. Much more difficult than in hard mode, and nothing is carried over from one playthrough to the next. We're gonna do normal. Now, please enjoy the game. Oh, this game is a work of fiction. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. Summertime rendering. I have not even heard of it, but I'm glad it was good. Or great, as you said, to be precise. Terminal station, evening. They got different schedules. The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger. No chickening out. No, I can't.
Inside the New City passenger train, Anahazuru.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail
Let me turn up the audio a bit because there's
schedule has been greatly altered. We
voices.
apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
It would be better to do that before rather than after. You arrived late. It's almost midnight. Oh no! The clock broke. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. It would probably be best to hurry to the dorm. It would probably be best, but would it be? As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. It's a big moon. It's an eerily gigantic moon. I called it. It's getting bigger, and now it's nowhere at all. Gekkokan High School, Iwatodai Dorm. This is the dorm mentioned in your admission pamphlet.
Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Normal. An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Very normal. Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I chooseth this fate of mine own free will. Below it is a blank to sign your name. Enter your first name. $. $2. Oh, I can just have $sign be my first name. Okay. $. Money. It's not good, but it's what came to mind, and we're on the clock, so we're going for it.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away, and so it begins.
The unknown boy disappeared as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there? How can you be... But it's... Don't tell me.
The girl is holding something that looks like a gun.
Wait. The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the storm.
Who's she?
She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here. She'll eventually be moved to a room in the normal dorm.
I'm the mysterious
Is
transfer
it okay
student.
for her to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Isn't this a normal dorm?
Huh? Oh, of course it is.
Not quite.
Very
it's
normal.
It's a co-ed dorm, for one thing, and there are other differences as well. I'll explain later. It's getting late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor. Your things should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Dormitory, 3rd floor hallway at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
I signed a contract?
Huh? What's this about a contract?
Yukari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
What do you mean?
You know what Never mind. It seems like you're alright. Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
This all seems very normal is the vibe I'm getting. Yukari walked down the stairs. This is your assigned room. Use the D-pad or the left stick to move the cursor. Hold down the cancel button to make the cursor move faster. Also press the guide button to display all the icons that can be accessed. Press the guide button again to hide the icons. Command button to access the menu. I can do bed. I can't do fridge. The mirror reflects your regular face. You are tired today. You should go to bed early. You are tired today. You should go to bed early. You are tired today. You should go to bed early. I don't have a save button. I guess it just happens automatically at certain points.
It's Yukari. Are you awake? Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Totally.
Okay, then let's go.
Inside the New City passenger train, Anihazaru.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now. Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here. You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Where's my classroom?
I think they're posted on the bulletin board, but I haven't checked yet either. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Press the sub-menu button to select an area and go there immediately. Please make use of this function to move around. Two students are talking. Hey Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. You really ought to find somewhere to change into some normal clothes. Yeah, I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's the bulletin board with the homerooms posted? It's right there! You're in Class F, Kaz. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you. I worry about you sometimes. Class rosters are posted. You can't find your name. Look for it again. There is a small note with your name on it. $money, Class F. You look closer and notice that the name Yukari Takeba is also on the list. It seems that you'll be in the same class as her. A man wearing a kabuto who looks like a teacher is talking to a foreign male student. Do you see? Every man must have the passionate samurai spirit within him. At our school, we encourage our students to think like samurai in order to accomplish great things. Oh, that's fantastic! The teachings of Bushido are important then as they are now. Yes. You may not be a native of this land, but the spirit of the samurai flows through you just the same. They seem to be having fun. Huh? Strange. It says this is the library here, but I was just in one down the hall. Is that just another classroom? You should go to the faculty office. It's the faculty office. Well, I'm not supposed to be here, I don't think. Oh.
Oh, are you the new student?
$money.
11th grade, correct? Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents? I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Pleased to meet you.
Aren't you polite? Girls like you should be an example for others. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life,
This definitely feels like
means-
an opening welcoming remarks. The principal continues with his speech. You hear the students around you whispering about something.
I heard we got a transfer student.
A transfer student?
I've seen her too.
I wonder who she
came to
could be.
school with Yukari.
Oh, the smirking classmate said that.
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
It doesn't seem like the rumors will stop anytime soon. Homeroom is over. Your first after-school session is about to begin.
What's up, dude? You look like a deer in headlights.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
The essential, overly friendly persona guy. I see.
I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
I'm glad to have a friend.
A friend? Oh, you mean me? Yeah, I'm glad we ended up in the same class too.
Hello? Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun. By the way, do you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you, walking side by side. The whole class
Junpei,
was buzzing about you.
do better.
Ugh, could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that? Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
What is she, your nanny? Well, just to clear something up.
Yes.
I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything. If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it.
You're kidding, right?
Ouch! Yukatan's rubbing off on you already, huh? Well, I'll be seeing you around
Didn't say
then.
no. Didn't deny it. Junpei caught up to you in the halls and persuaded you into letting him walk you back to the dorm.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet? Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested? You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
You made small talk with Junpei while walking back. The 12-year-old child, not great. The rest, good. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter. You can save your game at the sign-in sheet.
Welcome back.
$ money. You really shouldn't be outside on your own at night. It's too dangerous. Anyway, you must be tired. You should get a good night's rest. Oh, hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just killing time doing nothing. You're probably pretty tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early tonight. Where are you, Morgana? Just wander the hallways. This room seems to be empty. Will you go back to your room now? No, we have to keep exploring. The nameplate says Mitsuru. Mitsuru doesn't seem to be in her room. The nameplate says Yukari. Yukari doesn't seem to be in her room. You aren't allowed to go outside at nighttime. Later, at the dormitory lounge, a young man walked down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
I'm a confident student.
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
Nothing will go wrong, certainly.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No, not that one. I meant the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? The first bell has rung. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Ugh, why him? I'd rather teach Itsubo Kubota. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Huh? Psst, who does she like? I think it was Kubota. Could be wrong. Was I paying attention? We'll say that. That's right, so you were listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon, $sign. You hear your classmates whispering. $sign gave him the answer. She must pay attention in class. You became slightly more popular. It was an educated guess. It felt right. I wasn't sure if that was the one she didn't like or the one she liked, but I was pretty sure she said she was bringing that book. My charm has certainly increased. I am very charming now. Class is ended for today. There's nothing to do, so you decide to go back to the dorm. The dormitory lounge. Yukari is here, and talking with an unfamiliar man.
Oh, she's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment.
There are certain plot developments that must occur here first.
Is there anything you'd like to ask?
I saw something odd.
You saw something strange? Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. It's bad for your complexion, you know.
Gross. Something doesn't seem right.
Do you have another question?
I saw something odd.
Do you have...
I saw something odd.
Do you have...
Who else lives here?
There are only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question? To welcome you, of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question? Then
no, not
I
really.
hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
They don't.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
That wasn't even a pun. You should rest for today. You decide to return to your room and sleep. So here's the issue. We're not going to get to the meat of this game in the first 30 minutes, I don't think. And we're also not going to with Persona 4. So we might just do a full hour of Persona 3. Because I played Persona 4 Golden somewhat recently and I'll just talk about it. I think that's going to be a better use of the time. Later at a certain room in the dormitory.
Working hard? So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, in a back alley of Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
This dude hates the radio. Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
12 party member allies, 12 evil bosses. Some of them are the same. Normal. Normal.
Huh? What the... What's happening to me?
You can pet the dog. I don't want him petting the dog. He's got that black sticky looking stuff all over his hands. He's gonna get molasses on the dog. Back in a certain room in the dormitory.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
There's still some more exposition that needs to happen.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
Yeah, we're gonna give Persona 3 a full hour. Master $ money.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor.
Igor.
I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room.
Nice.
You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return.
Blood.
That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Is this a dream?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak.
Cool.
This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this.
Velvet key.
There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps. Till we meet again.
You felt like you had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? Don't sleep in class. What? Why do you have to be all serious? That feeling of being completely recharged is awesome, but I'm screwed later since I didn't hear the lecture. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nastiolo Ikoda. I'm Mr. Ikoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you all about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Stay awake. Hey, are you all listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari. Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it Da Bomb. Woof. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased, but at what cost? At what cost? You meet Yukari at the shoeboxes and decided to go back together. Palowinia Mall.
Have you come here before? A lot of Gekkoukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too. There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
The Palonia Mall is crowded with students on their way back from school.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. These networked computers were installed when the dorm was built. Their main purpose is to send the school reports about daily life here in the dorm. There used to be a dorm mother here to do stuff like cooking, but there's just us students here now. It'd be great to have somebody like that doing stuff for us, don't you think? You're right. I mean, I'm not a good cook, and Mitsuru-senpai just doesn't do things like that. You know, if you're handy around the kitchen, I bet you could really do something with this place. Like, cooking it. I'm trying to open the sub-menu to go to bed. Just going to flush the toilet, that's all I do. And turn on the sink for a few seconds. Your mind wanders as you wash your hands. What should you do today? We cannot allow you to go out after dark. Sorry, but rules are rules. Yeah, I need to do this, I guess. It's not letting me open the menu to just go to my room. Do not open. If open, close it. Door is locked. What's in this room? I have to use each bathroom in the dorm. And we'll go back to my room now. Honk shoe, honk shoe. At a certain room in the dormitory.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
An emergency call from outside rang through the room.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takiba, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
Your room. You're awoken by a loud noise. Should you go check outside? Nah, it's probably fine.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in. I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
Okay.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case.
Yukari handed you a long, thin implement. It seems to be a naginata.
Okay, let's go. Follow me.
Dormitory, first floor, at the rear entrance.
All right, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Just a normal polearm.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Second floor.
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
The rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
Oh, it's a friend. Just a normal friend.
You gotta be kidding me! It climbed up the wall?
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait!
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem. Here goes.
Thou art I, and I am thou.
I do appreciate, not intentionally, the bit crushed audio. It's a very specific aesthetic. Well?
What on earth was that?
The sudden swell of power has subsided. Could have said the sudden swell of strength has subsided if you really wanted the alliteration. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona. Do-do-do-do-do-do-ding. Awaken as a persona user. I got an achievement for that.
It's still moving.
A piece of the shadow is heading for Yukari.
No, get away from me.
You have to save her. Okay. Hey. Ow. Where was she carrying the naginata? Both my character and my friend felt a surge of energy inside after the recent battle. Slacker playing timid. Something inside of you has changed. Orpheus has leveled up. Has increased by 2. And Lou has increased by 1. Orpheus learned Agi. The monsters are gone. It seems Yukari is safe too. You feel exhausted. You are losing consciousness.
Are you okay? Oh, come on. Please. Can you hear me? Answer me!
This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling.
Eurydice?
That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
What do you mean?
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
That's what Orpheus is?
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that.
Okay.
Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord.
Oh, I have a Civic, actually.
Until then, farewell.
Wow. Your head is getting clearer. You can see a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Have you been here long?
Thank goodness you finally came to. I was so worried about you. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
Yeah. What'd I do?
The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemy.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
Why tell me this?
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
It's not your fault.
Thanks. But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all. Bye.
Yeah. Aw, nice. Nice. 420, nice. Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? Too real. Anyways, I got something to tell you. What is it? Actually, oh wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. Sheesh. Someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there. Hey, it's Yucatan. You two live in the same dorm, yet came separately today? Is it because you'll cause too many rumors again? What? I just left a little late. Anyways, I need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? Are you feeling better? $? Sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Ikutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm room after school, okay? Don't forget. That's enough about mammoths. There, I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. This thing kinda sucks. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history's not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta... It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When did the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, $, what the heck is he talking about? I have no idea. I'm gonna guess mud huts, but this is a guess. That's correct. Heck yeah. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. Ugh. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so... dull. Hey, I answered right and I don't get any credit? My dude, I answered right. Oh well, thanks, $. You hear your classmates whispering. $. told Junpei the answer. She's really smart. You become slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Class has ended for today. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. You decide to go back early. I think when this day ends, because it is the nicest day we're going to see, I think we'll move on to the Monster Hunter after talking a bit about Persona 4. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. You may now create quick save data from the command menu. To continue playing from a quick save, select continue from the title screen. The layout and progress of the current floor will be reset and you'll start at the beginning of the floor. A room on the 4th floor. Yukari Mitsuru, the chairman, and an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
I mean, leap seconds are a thing.
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows.
The hedgehogs.
They only appear during the Dark Hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long
Does
story
he?
short,
Does he?
we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality,
So
this
they
group
just put
is
on
dedicated to
the
defeating the
execution
shadows.
squad on the school paperwork. Is that it?
Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
They're responsible for the skateboarding dog?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night.
That's Persona.
The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys.
I'm not sure I'm ready. Mitsuru opens the case on the table. A silver gun gleams uncannily from inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
All right.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
You joined SEAS to fight the shadows. Huh? A voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fool Arcana. You have established the SEAS social link of the Fool Arcana. You may earn an experience point bonus when fusing personas of the Fool Arcana. Feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor, which one does he say? One of those, said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the personas. Social links, are these the bonds you form with the people you meet? You are still tired from your hospital stay. You decided to return to your room. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
Ah, this kid. How'd you get in here?
I'm always with you. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
I'm very creepy. The boy disappeared. We're gonna run through this real quick so I can get to a stopping point.
Come, I'll...
Oh, you know...
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I did save. I might just X out. Yeah. So like I said, I love a lot of the aspects of the Persona games. I'm going to just play the intro. No, I'm not even going to do that. I'm afraid I'm going to get a ding for it. There's a lot to love in the Persona games. There are also moments in them that absolutely suck, for lack of a better phrase coming to mind. They have a tendency to have very outdated views baked into them. I believe that the former director was a big source of that. So recommended with a great deal of caution, the Persona games, but mechanically and for the most part story-wise, very strong. Vibe-wise, like, the design elements are better than 95% of the games out there. The menus and stuff, top-notch. More games should be learning from that. There's just a decent amount of caution needed going in there. That said,